Bum 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 bum. Help. How do we do this again? Whoa. Oh. Just like a random chair with a fucking load of pillows and a cloth on top in the background of this stream. It's a bit weird. What do I do? Fringe? Any fringes in the chat? Any fringers? This bit of oh wow, that was laggy. Holy shit. This bit of fringe won't fringe, but then if I do this, it's like fringing weird. Bit of weird fringing going on in the stream. Hi. Too curly for fringe. Too curly in the morning for fringe. Hi everybody. Good morning. Can I move this? Not gonna work. It doesn't like me. Hold. That's way too much. Help. Now we've gone off on an adventure. Hello? What's happened? All gone wrong. Good day. Now I'm all the way over here. I've gone way too far. I've gone too far in the other direction now. There's no success to be had. Okay, and then put that, and then we do this. Okay, hold. Okay, and then we do... Okay. There we go. That's better, question mark. Zath, Angus, Andres, Panda, Mima, Darius. How's everybody? Thank you for the 5-stream streak, Angus. I'm so tired. I don't know what happened. I was alright and I've started the stream and now my brain's like, yep. Good night. Time to sleep. Good day, Zadarin. Silk. How is everybody? What's going on? Mima on a 15-stream streak. Nice. Nice. What's everybody doing? 15. Ooh, 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 ooh. We know that one. Wait, that's not the right term. We know that one. 15. I feel like I need a light on in here. I'm barely here. You can't really see me. Weird. Shouldn't be this. But if I open the thing, we might have issues. Hang on. Wait, so if I... Oh. 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 Wait, so if we do that, but then do this. Is that better? Maybe. Well, the anti-flicker's not... Noise reduction anti-flicker stuff isn't working. Stupid thing. I'll just do that. Then I look really bright. But at least I don't look weirdly shadowed. Maybe. We can see you. Great, and you look lovely. Thank you, Silk. How is everybody? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. I just got here. I just work here. I don't know what's happening. I got up this morning. Everybody's left me. They've all gone home. So when I'm here with all my cats, that's kind of it. That's the day. And then I had some food, sorted out the stream, washed my hair, did my makeup, and now here I am. I don't know what's happening anymore. I press go on the stream. I didn't have a plan. I'm just here. I plugged my Switch in because I thought maybe we could play some Animal Crossing or something. But I don't know. I have no idea. I've got no plans. I don't know what's happening. Photic. So we're here anyway. Anyway, do you like my Christmas? My Christmas, look at this. Look at this. Oh. Oh, who's that? Oh. Oh, look at that. Huntrix, baby. And I got this nice sort of very fluffy, you can't tell it's fluffy because of the camera thing, but it's fluffy. It's a fluffy cardigan. So I'm nice and warm. Fluffy, nice fluffy warm cardi, you know. So I'm nice and warm now. Paylan on an 85 stream streak and Darius on a 95 stream streak. Hell yeah, everybody. Oh my god. It's all happening. What are we gonna do today then? What is the plan? Something about what's happening with this tabletop sim. They're doing tabletop sim 2.0. What does this even mean? Is it? I'm looking at this tabletop sim information. Shit, Zaf's phone's at 2%. Red alert. Red alert. Everybody panic. It's just talking about updating it. It says you don't need to buy the game again. But there's no... It's not a sequel. It's just updating the game. Oh, that's good anyway, because it kind of needs it. It does need a bit of an update. I'll get up fine. Oh no. 2? Tabletop Sim 2? I think it does need some UI updates and stuff. It is a bit janky, but it is a good game. And it's very customizable, and people have made a lot of great board games and stuff in it. So I do kind of want to play some board games. It's been a while. What if we did like a lovely tabletop sim time in the Discord or something, you know? Not necessarily on stream today, but just in general. Just in general, you know? Sup? General sup? I can't, I'd have to plug my other screen in to show it on stream. But I could do that. I'll just unplug the... Oh wait, hang on. Can I do that? Let me just unplug the switch. Hold. Why is it so hard to open the stupid handle thingy? There we go. Alright, and then cabled. Okay, switch is undone. Okay, and then put this in here. Okay. Oh, I've done it. Flamecraft, cute dragon game. I've not seen that. What's Flamecraft? Flamecraft? What is this, Minecraft? Oh, jeez Louise. Old. Return to Lurker. Boutique, have good Lurker. Good Lurker and a worker. Right, what are we doing here? I'm pressing these buttons. Boo! Oh yeah, I've got to reposition the camera thing. Hang on a second. Bam. Bam. Have you listened to Trials of the Jedi yet? Got light for Christmas and some others. Trials of the Jedi. Was that the one? Which one's that one? Hang on, let me... I was halfway through the second to last book of the last trilogy of the High Republic stuff. And then I got very distracted. It was very much, there was a lot of will they, won't they going on, and so I was slightly distracted. I don't think I've listened to Trials of the Jedi yet. I think I'm still on the previous book. Um, I did buy it. I pre-ordered it, but I think I'm halfway through Temptation of the Force. Yeah, there was a lot of romancy thing going on, and I was like, okay. I was sort of into it earlier on, and then it just sort of consumed the whole book, and I was a bit like, oh. And then I got distracted. I have been listening to some Star Trek. I've been listening to. I listened to the whole of the Star Trek Strange New Worlds book. Which one was it? See, I just closed the bloody window. It was. I think I've listened to. I'm Toward the Night. I listened to Toward the Night. And then previously I had listened to Strange New World 1. The Asylum, maybe? And now I'm listening to The High Country, or maybe it's the other way around. I might be the other way around, actually. I'm listening. I have listened to the High Country, and now I'm listening to Asylum. I think so. But I've been really enjoying the Strange New Worlds books. Oh, there's a new one. Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire. Og. Guess I'll listen to that one too. Kirsten. So I've been in a bit of a Star Trek-y audiobook mood recently. I kind of run out of TV shows to watch. On my TV show rewatch binge. So I was a bit like... I bought some audiobooks, I'll start listening to them, and then I just got super into the Star Trek ones. I was a bit like, I just want to keep listening to more. I just need more Star Trek Strange New Worlds in my life. I need it. Give me it all. Inject it into my veins. God, what else has been... Something... I was going to talk about... I've been watching Fallout. The new Fallout season. It's been interesting. And the first two episodes were really good, season 2. And then the third episode was kind of weird. I feel like the third episode got pitched. And then they designed something, and they were like, oh, we'll make it look really epic in post. And then it didn't really look very epic at the end. It looked kind of silly. But then I'm thinking maybe it was supposed to look silly as well, because Fallout is just a bit silly. But it was a bit too silly. So I don't know. Yet to watch episode 3. Well, I won't say anything more. But that's just... But I'm enjoying it anyway. And I've been watching Percy Jackson. Which I honestly kind of... Because I really enjoyed the first season, and it's been a while since the first season, right? And since a load of stuff got cancelled in the interim, I kind of assumed that it got cancelled. So when the season came out, I was like, oh, Pog. We actually get some more Percy Jackson. I kind of wasn't expecting to. So it's good. It's very good. And something happened in the last episode, and at first I did a huge Pog. And then something else happened. Yeah, you need to... It's good. It's good. Percy Jackson, it's good. It's a great show. I hope they continue making it and don't only do 2 seasons and then stop. I hope it keeps going. Recommend. Oh no. You already started season 3? Oh, that's great. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Because this one, I mean, I don't think I ever even read the book originally, but I had the first book, and that's where I got my first, like one of my early gamer tags from. But I don't think I actually ended up reading it in the end. But now I'm kind of tempted to. This season has a lot more Clarice in it, and I'm kind of here for it, you know. Because she's pretty cool. Annabeth Wise Girls 420. Wait a second. I'm liking it so far. Listen, if you're a daughter of Athena, then you've got to be a warrior of the mind, okay? You've got to be really wise. Seaweed Brain 69. You're a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me. Gosh, I've been enjoying it. It's good. It is good. But that's about it. Watching stuff wise at the moment, because it's been Christmas time and Crit Roll haven't released any episodes. And the last episode they released, they'd obviously decided to chop it in half. So it's they like were doing a big combat, and then it went on so long that they obviously went, hang on a second, this episode is going to be like 8 hours long. Let's make it 2 separate episodes. And then we've had to wait for ages for the next part, and if they'd ended it, if it hadn't been as long, then it would have been like, oh well, that's the end of that chapter and that like group story. But there's a break. Oh, it's the next group, and it wouldn't have felt so weird. But now we're just like waiting for the end of this group's like part. So it's just a long wait. I was waiting for some more Crit Roll. But hopefully soon. Take your dog for a walk in the snow, winter boots and coats on. Oh my god, it's so cold. So I've just been waiting on that. And obviously Mighty Nine finished the TV show, the first season, because it was only 8 episodes, even though they were long episodes. So it sort of ended about where everybody was expecting, I think, but it was still a bit like, oh no, it's over. We gotta wait for season 2 now. It was a bit of a cliffhanger. But at least we know that they're doing a season 2. So it's just, I've just sort of, otherwise, I've just kind of watched everything and I'm just sort of sat here and a bit like, I don't know, so then I've been listening to some audiobooks. I've been playing a bunch of Guild Wars. Guildy Wars. Need more Yasha? I know. It was such a tease this season. Jenga, more like Jenga, am I right? Dab. Sister is mad at me because I said I won't watch C2 until Mighty 9 is finished, which will be like 10 years. Oh my god. It will be a while. Yeah, it depends, because they haven't really said what we know that they're doing 2 seasons, and we don't know yet if they're getting more seasons than that, but I guess we'll find out. You already spoiled most of it for me anyway. Oh, let's just watch it then. Yeah, I think the it's funny because the TV show, it sort of condensed a lot of the longer character arcs already, but like from like a character perspective, we know a lot more about the characters and their personalities and their arcs and stuff right now than we did in this point in the campaign. But in like the overall campaign story, we've barely gone anywhere. So it is funny. And then they've added a bunch of new stuff that wasn't really there, but it's also really good, so can't complain. Watching Dadcraft Crew play Zomboid, yeah. I don't know what the Zomboid server plan is. I did Pet when we raided yesterday saying something about seeing if it was busy and then opening it up to everybody, so I don't really know what's happening with it, to be honest. I'm out the loop. I'm too tired to be in a loop. I've spent the last like week in just like in a sort of I don't have any energy to socialize coma. Partially from having been doing lots of socializing over Christmas, and partially just because I've been a bit ill. So I've just been in a bit of a blep mode. So I have no idea what's happening with anything at all. I'm very out of the loop. And also, even though I've had my tablets today, I'm still a bit tired. I'm still feeling a bit eepy. I was thinking it would be nice to play some Blood on the Clock Tower. We've got a lot of plans now. So what good tabletop sim things are there? Obviously, is there a Viz Zombie 2 server? No, I think. Well, Ped was floating the idea of making a server, and then inviting like Yogs and like streamer friends and Gobs and Grems and everything, and everybody getting like a +1 that they could invite to the Zomboid server. But currently they're playing like the Dadcraft one, so I'm not sure what the plan is with it. If you want to play Blood on the Clock Tower, Schmack has a subscription for this month. Peepers, Schmack, Peepers. Yeah, I was watching a bit of Blood on the Clock Tower, and now I'm in a Blood on the Clock Tower mood. I was thinking maybe it'd be nice to do some games in the Discord or something. And I was like, but I need someone who knows how to run it. Because I don't know how to run Blood on the Clock Tower. I only played 2 games before. I don't know. So maybe I can have a little chat with Schmack. Yeah, and see what her plans are. And maybe do a little bit of Blood on the Clock Towering. Rusk, how are things? Played a bit of Trivial Pursuit. It's funny with Trivial Pursuit, right? Because I'm normally pretty terrible at it. Because you know me, I don't really know a lot about certain... I've got very niche knowledge. And I don't really have a lot of knowledge about general things. I could kind of do science a lot of the time. And I could kind of do... sometimes I can do the sort of... Oh, look at the D&D one. Og. I could kind of do... I'm trying to remember all of the normal categories. Man, this thing that has, like, all the different editions in it. Ugh, horrible wizard one. Disgusting. But I actually realised, having played a lot of GeoGuessr over this last like year or two, I'm actually really good at the geography category now. Normally I was like, oh, I'm not going near the geography or sport categories, I don't know anything. And I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this. Actually, I do know these things. I have a much broader knowledge of the world. And not very good at specifics. If it's like, where's this river? Where's this mountain range? That sort of thing I still a bit struggle at, but... Viz trying to figure out what kind of nerd she is. Yeah, I'm a very I know some stuff about science, and I know a lot about science fiction and video games, and that's it. Whereas on Trivial Pursuit, sometimes it's like literature and stuff, and I'm like, I just don't know. Unless it's Brandon Sanderson, I don't really know. Think Pet Service Dadcraft plus extras. I think Rav said he's planning on joining Jamoki and Boba on it last night. Yeah, he did say something yesterday about opening it up to more people or something. I don't know what his plan is, to be honest. I don't know what's happening with it. Watch the Blood on the Clock Tower and Minecraft in real life Yogs videos. That's basically my limited knowledge of Blood on the Clock Tower. Yeah. Community Blood on the Clock Tower sounds very fun. Played some recently with friends and it was great. I got Imp. First 2 games in a row, run both of them. Oh, nice. Want to try it sometime, Kirsten? Yeah, I think we should try some. We need to try out Board Game Arena site, which a friend told me about. I think games are actually programmed for playing. Oh, that does sound kind of cool. So it's kind of like the tabletop sim things where people have been making them, but some people have already made them on the site. That's pretty good. I think I've heard about that. Watched Blood on the Clock Tower when it first came out and then stopped after the 2024 Jingle Jam. Keeping up with YouTube, so now it feels like there's 20 million weird rolls. Yeah, I think they're good at, if you just watch them in order that they came out, as I think, because there's not that many videos really. And they do a really good job of explaining what everything does with like cards on the screen and Lewis popping in and explaining things. So I think it's still very watchable without feeling overwhelming. The Yogs videos, at least. They are long, yeah. They are all quite long. She said she's going to do some Zomboid too. Everybody's zomboiding right now. It's taking over. The zomboid is taking over. But yeah, I don't know. I've got a bit of board game thing. I've got a bit of a Blood on the Clock Tower thing. You know. The zany members games. Yeah, I membered up to watch the members games. Some of them are. You could some of them you could tell why they didn't make them into a video because they're a bit jank. But some of them are just like nice little bonus episodes. I think it's like it's clearly in the ones that they just recorded. Not recorded, the ones they just released. They released one and then a members video, and it was like they made a script, a Blood on a Clock Tower script, where it basically had a lot of insane roles in it that are like super game affecting, like really crazy roles, and it was clear when they were recording the members video that they'd had a recording before that where they'd fucked up the game pretty much instantly. But they never showed it, so maybe that'll come out at some point. Maybe they'll release that as like a 2-minute long fucking game where they just immediately fuck it up. Because it was clear from how they were talking that it was like somebody had done something silly, like killed Lewis or something, and just immediately broken the game. It's pretty funny. Got a new D&D campaign tomorrow. I'm playing my Gun Monk. Oh yeah, the Gun Monk looks so cool. I really liked the stuff. I know you were like asking for balance things about it, but I don't really know much about D&D balance. But I thought like mechanically, I was like, oh, this looks really cool. Sort of little gun monk fighter vibes. How am I feeling? Honestly, I feel pretty tired. I didn't get a huge amount of sleep last night, to be honest. But I thought my tablet would wake me up. But now that I'm here on stream, my face feels so tired. So we'll see how we go. But otherwise, I'm okay. Well, I've been a bit ill, but you know, we'll see. It's life. I definitely feeling a lot worse in the sort of back neck migraine, but not quite migraine-y as much, just incredible neck pain. So I'm seeing a neurologist in 3 days, so looking forward to it, shooting people around corners and shooting through people. Yeah, I think it sounds fun. Secret Palpatine. Keep pushing forward, but it's so difficult. Oh, when we finished the stream last night, because I felt so dizzy. I don't know what happened. And I felt dizzy for like the whole rest of the night as well. And I felt awful in the evening. Like I forced myself to eat tea because I needed to eat, but I just felt like really nauseous. And then I sat with everybody for a little bit, and then I just came upstairs and I basically just laid in my chair under my blanket and just didn't move for the rest of the evening, and just sort of watched the 2 Blood on the Clock Tower videos, and that was kind of it. I didn't even really play video games. I just felt so much like shit. I just sort of like laid there and I was like, yep, this is my life. And I played a little bit of GeoGuessr with my friend and then went to bed. Yeah, it's just my body hurts so much sometimes due to that. Just moving at all, it's just hell. It's a pretty annoying time, and I've got all my like physio stuff to do, but it's just it's really hard to do it because I know that it helps, but it hurts so much, and I'm so tired. So it's a tough time. It's a very tough time. Coop. What was the game? I'm trying to remember now that I've seen Coup. There's a lot of games on here anyway. board game. I don't know what people like to play board game wise. I haven't played any in a while. I used to play some with the Brecord gang, but I haven't been in a while and played games with everybody. I kind of want to do a bit of, but then it's spoilery if nobody's seen it. But the Battlestar Galactica board game, I've always wanted to play that. What else is a good one? Betrayal of House on the Hill. Uno Infinity is fucking bullshit. It's Uno where basically the game never ends. It goes on forever. And we have one we bought, the real life like Uno. I can't remember what it is called. I don't think it's called Infinity. It might be. It's not. I don't think it's Extreme, but it could be. I think I thought Extreme was the one with the little card throwing out machine. But there's like crazy Uno version where you like pick up a shitload of cards and stuff, and we played some after we had Christmas lunch, and I managed to get out really early, and then everybody else was playing for like an hour and it didn't end for ages, and I was like holy shit, I got so lucky getting out. Oh dear, it was funny. D&D Honor Amongst Thieves Monopoly for Christmas, which are actually a really cool change on Monopoly for once. I know, I keep eyeing them up. I was eyeing up the D&D things. I was looking at the D&D Cluedo as well. I always look at them if I go to Waterstones. Because I know it's always like Cluedo, Monopoly are like the sort of most classic, basic board games everybody always has loads of versions of. But I just really like the D&D ones. Like, go away, cookies. Stop it. And it loses your mouse on the picture. And you can't click anything on this website. It doesn't work. It's a terrible time. But yeah, it's I always eye it up. I'm like, oh, D&D Cluedo. Looks pretty much like normal Cluedo, but also kind of different and fun. I don't know. It's always silly. Maybe I should boot up Tabletop Sim and look at what I've got installed. Monopoly / Cluedo, the classics. I like Cluedo. I do like Monopoly as well, but it is a bit more. It's just a bit long, innit? I think that's always the problem. I managed to get my family to play more board games over the years, mostly by getting stuff like Ticket to Ride. That was a great purchase, and they actually got into that. But a lot of the time, they just kind of get bored. Like when we were playing Trivial Pursuit, we just played first to 3 cheeses instead of first to 6 or whatever it normally is. D&D Monopoly ends when you get all the locations, and it seems like it'll be a lot shorter. Oh, interesting. Most recent NRB Communist Monopoly. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh gosh, it's doing a lot of crazy madness. Trying to get easily bored with board games, difficult to play them. Yeah, it's like they enjoy them, but I think it's like if they're like, especially my dad, if he's just sat around, he's got very terrible recently, to be honest, with oh, sorry, is it breaking the stream? Hello, are we back? Oh dear, yeah, we dropped 1 million frames. Oh dear. Hello? Are we back? Testing. Help. It might be pausing. Yeah, it's because this is downloading. Oh shit, hang on a second. Hello? Are we back? I don't think we're back. Are we back now? We should be back now, right? I'm dropping so many frames. I'm going to turn the thing back off. Hang on. It won't even stop the stream. It's so broken.